some homes just look more expensive? It's not about having a bigger budget, it's all about the details. One of the easiest ways to make any room feel luxurious is through curtain designs. But how do you choose curtains that instantly elevate your space? What's the secret behind those elegant, high-end window treatments that make a room shine? In this video, we'll reveal the curtain designs and tips that will transform your home into a stylish, expensive-looking haven without breaking the bank. Stick with us to learn how small changes can make a big difference in creating a space that feels luxe and welcoming. The floor-to-ceiling curtain secret. Let's begin with one of the easiest ways to make your home look more expensive, just by changing how you hang your curtains. Most people hang their curtain rod right above the window. But that's a common mistake. It actually makes your room look smaller and the ceiling look lower. If you want a space that feels big, bright, and high-end, try this simple trick. Hang your curtain rod closer to the ceiling. Go as high as you can, just a few inches below the ceiling or crown molding. This draws the eye upward and makes your walls look taller. It gives the room a grand and open feel, just like you see in fancy homes or luxury hotels. Another detail that makes a big difference is curtain length. Always choose curtains that touch the floor. Curtains that stop above the floor look too short and unfinished. They can make even the best designed room look cheap. Floor-length curtains, on the other hand, create a smooth, elegant line. This small change can instantly transform your space. It costs almost nothing but makes your room feel taller, brighter, and more stylish. Now that you've got the perfect curtain height and length, let's talk about the kind of fabric that can make your curtains look rich, even on a small budget. Fabric that looks expensive, even when it's not. Now that you know where to hang your curtains, let's talk about the fabric. This is so important. The fabric you choose can make your curtains look high-end, or very cheap. Some materials look flat and lifeless, while others add beauty and texture to your room. But here's the good news. You don't need to spend a lot to get that expensive look. Let's start with velvet. Velvet has a soft, thick feel. It hangs beautifully and adds a rich, cozy touch to any space. When light hits velvet, it gives off a soft shine, which makes your room look warm and elegant. You can find affordable velvet curtains online or in stores. Next is linen. Linen or linen blend curtains are perfect if you want a light, airy look. They give a relaxed but classy feel to your home. Linen falls nicely and lets just the right amount of light shine through. It's great for living rooms, bedrooms, or even dining areas. You can also find faux linen that looks just like the real thing but costs much less. Another smart choice is faux silk. Real silk is beautiful but very expensive. Faux silk is a great alternative. It looks shiny and smooth, just like real silk, and it adds a soft glow to your space. It's perfect for formal rooms or anywhere you want that fancy hotel vibe. Here's a tip: stay away from thin, shiny polyester. It often looks cheap and doesn't hang well. Instead, look for medium to heavyweight fabrics. They drape better and instantly feel more expensive. Want to save even more? You can buy fabric by the yard and make your own curtains or get them made. Sometimes, it's cheaper and you get to pick exactly what you want. So, choosing the right fabric is key. It changes how your curtains look, how they hang, and how they make your home feel. And the best part? You can get that expensive look on a simple budget. Now, let's move on to something that's just as powerful: color. Yes, the right curtain color can completely change the mood and look of your room. Curtain colors that instantly add a luxury feel. Let's talk about curtain colors. You may not think color matters much, but it does. The right color can make your home look clean, calm, and expensive. The wrong color can make it look loud, messy, or outdated. So, what are the best curtain colors if you want that high-end stylish look? Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. First, go for neutral colors. Shades like white, cream, beige, soft gray, and taupe are always a safe and smart choice. These colors feel calm, clean, and elegant. They also go well with almost any wall color or furniture, so you won't have to change everything else in the room. Next, if you want something a little bolder but still classy, try rich tones like navy blue, forest green, deep charcoal, or even a dark chocolate brown. These colors add depth and warmth to your room. They feel cozy but still polished. When used with the right furniture and lighting, they give off a designer look without being too loud. Avoid very bright or neon colors unless your style is very playful. Bright red, hot pink, or orange curtains are hard to style and often make the room look cheaper. Stick to colors that feel calm, rich, and timeless. Here's another helpful tip. Match your curtain color with something else in the room. Maybe the rug, cushions, or wall art. This creates a balanced look and makes the room feel put together. And one more thing, if you're not sure, go with white or off-white. You can never go wrong with light curtains. They look fresh, clean, and expensive, especially when they're made from good quality fabric like linen or cotton blends. So, choosing the right curtain color is a powerful way to upgrade your home. You don't need wild prints or strange shades. Just pick soft, rich, or neutral tones, and your room will instantly feel more elegant. Next, let's move into a design element that many people forget about, but it makes a huge difference: curtain pleats and styles. Curtain pleats and styles that look expensive. Now let's talk about the style and shape of your curtains, especially the pleats. This small detail can completely change how your curtains look. Many people forget about this, but please give your curtains a clean, finished, and high-end look. Without them, curtains can look flat, messy, or like a bedsheet hanging on a rod. So, what are pleats? Pleats are folds at the top of the curtain that help the fabric hang nicely. They add shape and volume, making the curtain look full and rich. One of the best styles is the pinch pleat. This pleat gathers the fabric into little folds at the top and makes the curtain fall in perfect waves. It's often used in luxury homes and hotels because it looks so elegant and tailored. Another great option is the grommet style. This is when the curtain has metal rings at the top. Grommet curtains are modern, easy to slide open and closed, and they hang in smooth, even waves. This style works really well in living rooms or bedrooms with a clean and simple design. There's also the tab top and rod pocket styles. These are more casual. But if the fabric is nice and the curtain is long, even these can still look stylish. Just make sure they're not wrinkled or too thin. Fullness is key. Always use wider curtains than your window. The more fabric you have, the richer it looks. Also, don't forget to iron or steam your curtains. Wrinkles take away from the beauty. Smooth, neat curtains always look more expensive. So remember, choosing the right pleat or top style, and making sure your curtains are full and smooth, makes a big difference. It turns a basic room into a designer-looking space. Now that you've got the style right, it's time to look at the details that really elevate everything: hardware and accessories. You'll be surprised how much the little things matter. Curtain rods and accessories that add a touch of luxury. Let's now look at something many people forget: curtain rods and accessories. These small parts can quietly make your whole setup look expensive. Even the most beautiful curtain won't shine if it's hanging on a cheap-looking rod. But don't worry, you don't need to spend a lot to get it right. Just a few smart choices can level up your entire room. First, always choose strong, stylish curtain rods. Skip the thin plastic ones. Instead, go for metal or wood rods. Colors like matte black, brushed gold, silver, or dark browns look modern and classy. These finishes match with most home styles and instantly add a richer feel. Next, look at the finals. These are the little knobs or shapes at the ends of the rod. They may be small, but they matter. Finials in simple shapes like balls, cones, or crystal-style designs can make a big impact. Think of them like jewelry for your curtains. They complete the look. Don't forget about the curtain rings or hooks. If you're using them, choose ones that match the rod. Gold rod, gold rings. Black rod, black rings. Matching colors make your curtain setup look neat and thoughtful. And if you're using pinch pleats, rings with clips can make hanging easier and smoother. Another tip: use double rods if you want to layer your curtains. You can hang a sheer curtain behind a heavier one. This not only looks luxurious but also gives you control over light and privacy. In the day, you can pull the heavy curtain to the side and let the sheer one filter soft light into the room. At night, you close both. It's a simple setup but feels high-end. Even the brackets, the parts that hold the rod, should be strong and match the style. Wobbly or mismatched brackets can ruin the whole look. So, check the hardware before you install. Finally, consider adding tie backs or holdbacks. These are the pieces that hold your curtains to the side. In short, the curtain itself is important, but the hardware is the secret hero. When rods, rings, and finials look good and match your style, the entire space looks more expensive and complete. Now that the structure is perfect, let's move to something that brings it all together: layering and textures that take your curtain game to the next level. Layering and textures that make curtains look high-end. Now let's talk about a powerful trick that interior designers love: layering and textures. This is one of the easiest ways to make your curtains look expensive without spending a lot of money. It's all about how you mix materials and build layers to create depth, softness, and style in your space. First, what does layering mean? It means using more than one curtain on the same window. A common and very stylish combo is a sheer curtain in the back and a thicker curtain in the front. The sheer curtain lets soft light in during the day, while the thicker curtain blocks light when needed. Together, they look full, elegant, and very polished. Layering also gives your window a finished look. It feels like the room has been styled with care. Sheer curtains in white or cream are a great choice for the base layer. On top, you can add velvet, linen, or cotton curtains in a solid, rich color. This mix of light and heavy fabrics makes the window feel cozy but classy. Next, let's look at texture. Texture means how a fabric feels and looks. Smooth, soft, rough, shiny. Each texture adds a different feel to the room. Velvet curtains, for example, look soft, thick, and luxurious. They work great in living rooms or bedrooms if you want that elegant look. Linen curtains have a light, airy feel and are perfect for a relaxed yet rich vibe. You don't always need to go fancy. Even textured cotton can look high-end if it's layered and well-fitted. Just avoid fabrics that look thin, stiff, or too shiny, like cheap satin. They often wrinkle fast and can make the room feel less cozy. Another smart idea is to add a curtain liner behind your main curtain. Liners give your curtain more weight and help them hang better. They also protect the fabric from sun damage and make the curtain look fuller. A simple white liner is all you need to instantly upgrade the feel of your window. So remember, by layering your curtains and choosing rich, soft textures, your home can look like it came out of a magazine. It's a simple move, but it makes a big impact. Coming up next, we'll go over one style move that can make your whole room feel taller and more luxurious: the perfect curtain length and hanging height. You won't want to miss it. Curtain length and hanging height that elevate your space. Now, let's talk about one of the most important factors in making your curtains look expensive: curtain length and hanging height. This detail can completely transform your space. The right length and where you hang your curtains can make your room feel taller, more open, and definitely more luxurious. First, let's look at curtain length. One of the biggest mistakes people make is choosing curtains that are too short. Curtains that stop at the middle of the window or above the sill look unfinished. To get that high-end feel, your curtains should reach the floor. Ideally, they should either just touch the floor or slightly puddle on the ground. This extra length makes your room feel grand and elegant, like something you'd see in a luxury hotel or a designer home. But what if you have really long windows? No problem. The same rule applies. Go for floor-length curtains. If your curtains are long enough to reach the floor but you don't want them to puddle, that's okay too. The key is not having them look too short. Curtains that are too short can make the whole room feel smaller and more cramped. Now, let's talk about hanging height. Many people hang curtains too low, right at or just above the window frame. But to get that expensive look, hang your curtain rod higher. ideally 4 to 6 inches above the window frame. This simple trick makes your room feel taller and more spacious. The higher the rod, the more dramatic the effect. If you have high ceilings, you can even hang the rod closer to the ceiling, almost as if the curtains are flowing down from the ceiling itself. This trick makes the room look taller and adds elegance. It's perfect for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms with high ceilings. Don't forget to measure carefully. It's easy to get this wrong if you don't measure the length from the top of the rod to the floor. And when you're hanging the rod, make sure it's level. An uneven rod can ruin the whole look. So, the next time you pick curtains, think about how long they are and where you place the rod. These small adjustments can make your space feel more open, taller, and more luxurious. It's one of the easiest ways to make a room feel like it's been professionally designed. Next, we're going to look at a final finishing touch that's often overlooked but makes a huge difference: curtain maintenance. Let's talk about how to keep your curtains looking their best for years to come. Curtain maintenance that keeps them looking fresh and expensive. We've covered a lot about choosing and hanging curtains, but there's one more thing that can make a huge difference in how they look: curtain maintenance. Even the most beautiful curtains can lose their charm if they're not taken care of. Proper care and maintenance will keep them looking fresh, clean, and expensive for years. First, let's talk about washing and cleaning. Many people don't realize that curtains can collect dust, dirt, and even pet hair. Over time, this can make them look dull and worn. Always check the care label on your curtains to see if they're machine washable or need dry cleaning. If your curtains are made of delicate fabrics like silk or velvet, dry cleaning is often the best option. You can also gently vacuum them with a brush attachment to remove dust between washes. Remember, regular cleaning keeps your curtains looking fresh, and it's much easier than trying to fix them when they're covered in stains or dust. Another important tip is to iron or steam your curtains. Wrinkles can make even the most beautiful curtains look messy and cheap. After washing, take the time to iron them, or better yet, use a steam iron. This will keep them looking sharp and professional. If you don't have a steamer, you can hang the curtains in the bathroom while you take a hot shower. The steam from the shower will help smooth out some of the wrinkles. It's also essential to check for any damage over time. Keep an eye out for loose threads or torn areas. A small tear can get worse if it's not fixed quickly. If you notice any damage, sew it up or take the curtain to a professional for repairs. Small fixes will help maintain that perfect, expensive look. Lastly, don't forget about sunlight. Prolonged exposure to sunlight can fade curtains, especially lighter fabrics. Consider using curtain liners that block UV rays. This protects the fabric from sun damage and helps your curtains last longer. By taking care of your curtains, you'll keep them looking new and fresh, no matter how long you've had them. A little maintenance goes a long way in preserving their beauty and making your home look more luxurious. Now you're ready to transform your windows into something truly special. With these tips, your curtains will always look like they belong in a high-end design magazine. And the best part? It doesn't take a huge budget, just smart choices and a little care. Your home will thank you for it. And there you have it, curtain design secrets that instantly make your home look more expensive. From how you hang them, to the fabric, color, pleats, and even the hardware, every small detail adds up to a big difference. You don't need a huge budget to create a space that feels rich, cozy, and high-end. Just smart choices and thoughtful design. Now it's your turn. Look around your home and ask yourself, what can I upgrade today to give my space that luxe designer feel? If this video gave you ideas and inspiration, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more budget-friendly home styling tips. We've got tons of content coming up to help you turn your house into a dream home, one smart idea at a time. Drop a comment below and tell us, which curtain tip are you excited to try first? Thanks for watching, and remember, it's not about spending more, it's about styling smarter. See you in the next video.